skill in the cage. Ask Daniel Cormier that one, my favorite. All right, Corey in the black board shorts, Victor in the short tights. And here we go, round one underway. Both men feeling each other out. Corey goes for a takedown right away.
That's exactly what I seen.
Yeah,
right there,
but look at the rest, like you said, canceling each other out there.
He's got great control of that inside hip. Ooh.
Yeah. You don't see that very often in MMA.
No, you don't.
You see it when a wrestler is comfortable, though, right?
Yeah.
He's not worried about his hips. He's been there before.
He's not worried about really giving up too much position right here because he feels comfortable on the ground. He can scramble out at any time.
You can see Victor's eyes. He was looking at his corner for that instruction of what to do next. It's very, for a young fighter, that's amazing to see.
I think he should let go of that head and try to scramble. What do you guys think about that?
Yeah, he should be pushing away and trying to get back to his feet right here.
Yeah.
That inside foot should be on the inside hip if I know my jiu-jitsu well enough to give him a little bit of distance, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
There you go.
And then right about now, probably getting his back against that cage and maybe trying to use himself to work up would be
Did
good.
both together, he would have got that gap, right, Bo?
Yeah.
He's right there in front of his corner, too. So clear to hear the instructions of what they're telling him. Corner looking intently. This is why you're the professional, Vito.
Yes, yes. I like the predetermined outcome.
I would like to see Victor get his feet on the hips right here and try and push away.
That's what he's missing.
Yeah.
He's definitely missing that.
And that's something, too, that just comes with time in the cage.
Right now, Corey has an arm triangle he's trying to cinch in, but Victor's...
As Victor scissors, it's an okay pause, right? But you're not doing anything to advance. But the strength, there's the strength.
See, this is what
Keep popping your hips. Go, 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 up. Now push.
Yep.
Victor's a great scrambler, so any type of position that's going to be on the ground, he's going to have a...
See, why don't more guys go for that crossface more so than that head, right? Oh, wait, that's pretty deep.
What do you think here, Bo?
No, I don't think he has it right now, but I think he's going to pop his head out,
Yeah. If you're going on points alone here, I mean, that's great for Victor right now in this first round.
Yeah.
Both taking a couple shots there from Corey. Still right there in front of his corner. Yeah. Looks like he's trying. Yeah.
He's trying to. You got to lower your hips to lift, though.
Yeah. You know, Corey's doing a lot of. He has control right now, but he's kind of just burying the head, and that's allowing Victor to strike him a little bit. So.
Victor's staying very calm on the ground right now. He's not panicking.
Right now, Corey should be trying to pass the guard, and Victor should be trying to get up, in my opinion,
10 seconds left in the first round here at 115 Bourbon Street.
This is what happens in a wrestler versus wrestler fight, right?
I mean, this is what we expected.
The very hard part is when you get on top and you're a wrestler, your first thing is shoot the half, shoot something, right? Get the back down, get that even count, and pin the guy. In this sport, you can't do it, so when you get them there, Bo, what do you do next if you're a wrestler?
Right now, I feel like it's turning into a lot of just both of them are going to be shooting for takedowns now.
Yeah.
So now I feel like Victor should be able to stop a little couple of takedowns, or even Corey, and start trying to get the stand-up. Because right now they're both pretty even wrestlers, so whoever has the better stand-up, I feel like is going to come out on top. Because I definitely see this fight going the distance right now.
Bo, what is your longest trained discipline?
Wrestling. Yeah, I started off a wrestler,
And then what did you go to from wrestling?
I went to boxing.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, boxing,
Yeah, that's got to be, that was probably like refreshing to be training something different in the same kind of like way, right?
Yeah. I've always been a huge boxing fan, so I've always like really loved boxing and like my whole life, so that's kind of the first thing, striking aspect I went into when I started doing MMA.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we got here, round two.
Yes, round two underway here. Corey Felker against Victor Gastelum. Two wrestlers in the early parts of their career here. Oh, shoots the takedown.
The takedown's getting a little predictable to Victor right now, I think.
Yeah, he saw that coming a mile away.
Oh, there he is. Okay, now, what will Victor do on top, guys? We didn't get a chance to see this last round.
Well, I feel like Victor was on his back a little bit the last round, so I'd like to see him get some control and steal this back, make it even the second round, and then the third round, try and keep it standing and win the stand-up battle.
And you see what I meant about shooting the half? That's what they want. They want to shoot the half, right? I get it for control, but then you got to start ground and pound, right? There's that three-quarter Nelson, right? Get it in, pop it through. I'm sorry, quarter Nelson. I called that one wrong. Yeah,
he's still going. Corey's still going for that takedown there. Victor acting calm, Very collected.
Yeah.
It's
right now, if I was Victor, I would be pushing down on the head because, you know, I'm a wrestler, so I know that when you're pushing down on that head, the wrestlers are fighting really hard to keep that head up. Yeah. So.
And Bo, how hard is that when he has both your knees captured in one grip?
It's a lot, you know. It's a lot of work that you have to do, especially
look at
in this position.
The referee's going to warn Victor there. He grabbed the cage.
Yeah.
It's a big no-no.
Right, but it's one of those things, you know, it's just instinctual. You see it, but you know you shouldn't, you know. And, all right, referee's going to reset here.
See, right now, if he had his left hand on his head and was just forcing it to the ground and then trying to slide his legs up there, working his back up against the cage, you know, he might be able to get out. Because right now, holding on is not what you want to be doing, you know, because he's too outstretched to get this guillotine right now. So.
And all that work he's putting on his shoulders and traps, I mean, that tires you out to do anything else, right?
Yeah.
It looks like he has it kind of tight right now.
Yeah, I can't tell from this vantage point here, but he broke out,
You know what's hard about that move? You're pulling straight down, and you want to try to capture to cut off the air, which is fine. Right. But that one little inch, you're wasting way more energy you're never going to get to.
Especially right now in the second round, you guys are really slippery, and he's able to pull that head out a lot easier on that move,
I think the biggest thing they got to work on with him is using his inside feet to push against the hips.
Yeah.
He's getting buried.
He should be unlocking the guard right now and pushing away.
And he's really allowing Corey to just lay on him. You know, there's not much way to get out. That's not a reverse spladle is not the best move in MMA.
No, it is not.
Okay,
but the referee stands him up here. All right.
Now it's time to go to work, boys.
And shoots a takedown. Okay. Great takedown there by Victor.
It's not under control, though. No one got it.
Wild takedown,
We're back up.
He needs to spin behind and punch.
He's got to shuffle the side and go to the side. Forget that guillotine.
Forget
the guillotine. I don't think it's working for him, man.
He needs to stop going to it.
Yeah.
He's using too much energy.
That takes its toll more on.
You see right
That's
there,
why if you notice, every time he loses it quicker.
Yeah.
That first time he held it for a minute and a half.
Yeah. 10 seconds left here in the second round.
And that you're in the front headlock, you have a dominant position. I'm just not a fan of going to my back to give up a dominant position.
No,
you know,
agreed.
It's just,
Do you notice that a lot more in people that are newer at the sport, the people that are more veteran of the sport?
Sometimes you see it from the really good jiu-jitsu guys. They'll pull it a lot. Sometimes they might go to their back. I'm just not a fan of it. I want to be on top, trying to land strikes. Well,
those jiu-jitsu guys you're talking about, that's
for
their
high
move.
Level,
But I'm asking a guy that's just getting started. Is that like a natural thing for him to do, or is it you don't even know what you're doing?
It's kind of a natural thing to do. Yeah, it's kind of one of the first moves they teach you. You know, guillotine right now.
Okay.
It's you know, when you think about it out your back, you have Fabricio Verdun versus Fedor. That's Fedor how it is if they go after a guy on their back.
Very good point.
Yeah. What do you think about the first two rounds of this fight? Who would you give it to so far?
Right now, I'll give it to Corey. I'd say just from the grappling exchanges, I'd say to Corey. But, you know, Victor's been landing a lot of strikes from the ground, too, so that makes it look better. Right now, Victor, I would be trying to go for the finish right now.
Yeah. I would say Corey's up by a sliver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here we go, the start of the third round here between Corey Felker and Victor Gastelum.
Arguably, you could say whoever wins this one.
Yes,
whoever wins this round.
Very true.
Sometimes that's the last thing that's in the ref's mind before the end of the fight, you know?
It is. And both men coming out swinging here.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
A little head-on-head contact there.
Let's get in a couple shots there.
Got to push him
top.
away. Yep. Get that inside elbow in to create the distance like he's doing, and now there comes the short elbows, and then here comes the big bombs.
Yep.
Right now, Victor should be putting his head on that cage so that way he can't rotate his hips out and work out, you know, try and push his head on the, make it uncomfortable for him up against that cage.
He's looking to get side control here. You can see Victor keeps going for that choke.
Yeah, but right now he doesn't really have much right now. He should be trying to posture up and land some
good shots there. It's a nice wake-up call for Corey, taking a couple shots to the solar plexus.
You know, Corey looks like he's pretty tired right now.
Yeah. That's it. And he's, there we go.
He might have a chance to finish it right here.
Yeah, he might.
If he's calm. Corey's doing a good job.
Victor's got to watch out, too, grabbing the cage there. He's been warned once. And they look, both men switch positions. Corey is on top now. The question is, what does Victor have left after all those guillotine attempts?
Yeah.
Ooh. Couple good shots there, Corey, right to the cheek.
I think Victor definitely had a chance to pull this one away, but I'm going to have to go ahead and give this one to Corey.
Yeah. You know, if this goes to distance again, in the hands of the judges.
It is.
You never know. But Corey does look good. Yeah. There's some wild shots there by Victor, almost instinctual.
One thing about Victor is he's not going to stop fighting until the end. You know,
Yeah.
I spar him a lot, and he's a tough guy. He's not going to stop fighting until the end.
If he can show some improvement here and create some damage, it's time to dig down deep.
Yep.
Rain down.
Everything you got left in the tank.
Can he get the back? If he pops that outside leg, he could, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there it is.
Start landing some punches, just start throwing anything at this point.
10 seconds left in the final round here, round 3. Victor doing everything he can to land some final shots. And here we go. And we will go to the judge's decision.
That one's going to be tough to call, but I'm going to have to go ahead and give it to Corey Felker.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. I will be the impartial one of this here. It was, like you guys said, two wrestlers doing what they do best, you know.
You know, Corey's had a couple fights.
I will be the impartial
first fight.
Okay.
So a lot of respect to Victor for taking this fight against a guy who has a lot more experience than him, you know, and he did pretty well. So I'm excited to see Victor get in there again and show the improvements that he's going to make, you know, because he's very fresh to MMA.
You know what, though, you wouldn't know. If you didn't tell me this was his first fight, I wouldn't even know.
Yeah.
Like, he seemed that comfortable out there.
His breathing looked good. He looked composed in the cage. I never really saw him panic. Obviously, too, you know, the rookie mistake. He had a couple times he got away with it.
Yeah. I think that wrestling background helps, you know, like sometimes.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of your first fight of the night and fighting out of the blue corner, unanimous decision, Corey Felker.
Corey Felker, victorious here in our first fight at a brawl at Bourbon Street. And you guys, like you said, you guys called it right.
Yeah.
He did. But, you know, hats off to Victor. He's got a promising young career ahead of him, no doubt about
definitely.
that.
I mean, really, the only thing, these are two things that he has to work on. Using his feet to push away on the body. If he learned that one skill and didn't run to the guillotine, he had a really good chance of winning that fight.